Good day, my name is Yanda Skap, and I will be sharing a little bit about the management functions which I believe will work best for me. Personally, I want to speak about a sports manager in a school setup, in an educational setup, because that is where I'm trying to be, where I'm trying to go, and it's what I'm currently familiar with. In a school setup, a sports manager is ironically, they are their first colleagues are all the other sports managers in all the other schools. So he's more collegial to those people than the staff that he works with at their organization or at their school. Now, just outlining a couple of functions. A manager is a leader, and leaders have almost a general perspective of how a good leader would carry out their task. Someone who's a team player, someone who's approachable, someone who's amicable, someone who strategizes in a way that is clear, even though they would not be there, perhaps for whatever reason. If they were absent, their strategies remain clear for everyone else to run and actually carry out, even whether they're not there. Their strategy is a reflection of how great a planner they are. Um, their directing will also be another aspect that we look at in a leadership aspect, in a leadership category, for lack of a better word. How they direct and how they give command and control over what they are overseeing, their ability to diversify themselves within the very varied um, aspects of sports management, from the school to communication to the learners to outsourcing coaches from outside to clinics to improve maybe the staff that would be helping them as managers and so forth. Another big element is their personal demeanor. They're usually people who are very respectable and respectful. They are people who carry a very large, integral demeanor about them. They are a face to a department. So how they look and how they present themselves and how they articulate themselves all really counts in their quest to hopefully inspire and impart the knowledge that they have. You need some level of acumen around sport generally, so you can gauge out the developmental programs that they've set in place. So they need a certain level of knowledge per sport, not just one that they like, so that they can know the type of coaches typically that they would hire are are correct. Like for instance, swimming coach would need a certain license for that, and you would need to know that as a sports manager. And yeah, they basically are the from source of a system that runs throughout the school and throughout the year, and they pretty much facilitate, handle, and coordinate and creating the most conducive, um, comprehensive environment with freedom of expression for the participants. For me, those I think are the main functions that I believe would work for me. Thank you very much.